Welcome to the Arts Page. I'm Sandy Max. FuzzPop Workshop. It's the name of a brand new Milwaukee-based multimedia production studio that is creating an interesting experience for all ages. Daniel Murray is the founder and creator of the FuzzPop Workshop, and together with a team of over 20 local artists, they have put together an immersive interactive art exhibit called Deep Lake Future. Deep Lake Future transports you to a fantastical land where invasive species have overrun the Great Lakes, creating brand new creatures and an environment never before seen. Daniel Murray shares his vision for this otherworldly experience of Deep Lake Future.
What I'm interested is in giving people experiences that they've never had before in ways that stimulate their imagination, spark their creativity, kind of aesthetic experiences that can transport them. We are in Deep Lake Future. This is the first show of FuzzPop Workshop. It's an interactive, immersive art experience set in a surreal underwater future. Well, FuzzPop Workshop came because I was trying to develop this idea for a production company, a studio, but really with a kind of interactive hands-on approach. So something like a workshop that you would really be engaged with and involved with. I love garage rock, which uses a lot of fuzz guitar, and fuzz pop had a good ring to it and was, something a little odd, that we thought worked. So yeah, we've got a great team of 25 artists, all people I started meeting about a year ago, and everyone was really excited and wanted to do something big, had heard about these kinds of immersive art experiences and wanted to be part of something huge. And so there's a great team of folks working on this. We have lighting designers and engineers, sculptors, muralists. A couple of them, Drew York is a muralist who's done some great walls all over Milwaukee. But like the rest of us, is stretching beyond and learning new skills, working in sculpture, and painted most of the surfaces that you see here.
From the beginning, Daniel reached out I think by hearing my name from other artists and finding out that I was a local muralist. So from our first meeting, we talked about, how I could be a part of it and if I could paint things here and there or where I would fit in. And now it's turned into, learning how to sculpt a large, 25-foot long lamprey.
Eduardo Zavala is a young artist, recently graduated from MIAD, has created a gigantic stone godhead that lords over this world that we've created, and has really done some amazing work bringing that to life.
I met Daniel here through the studios, at his studio space here, and he was needing someone to take over this large sculpture. And I'd worked with foam before, so I was really excited to jump on. I've never worked in something this large scale, so working this big was really exciting, and I also really liked their ideas.
The experience starts in a kind of laboratory where a group of scientists has been trying to experiment with or maybe understand strange creatures that are this sort of merger of technology and biology. So in that room, we set up the story. There have been great floods, and since then, people have tried to find a way to survive. And then that leads people through a kind of portal into this surreal underwater world where they can explore our version of Milwaukee's Deep Tunnel project filled with strange life forms. Zebra Mussel Mound, where they can play on a sturgeon synthesizer and make their own music. a rainbow cave that's underwater that glows as you move through it. I think my hopes for this show and for FuzzPop Workshop generally is to create exciting aesthetic experiences that stimulate people's imagination and creativity, show them something they've never seen before, think about something that's in their world, but from a totally different and fantastic point of view. We've really thought of this as a kind of prototype. And so the hope is to do this on a much larger scale. All still in this interactive, immersive world, and plan that it's still really focused on the local and the regional. So here we've got a deep lake, but also a North Woods, you know, that's also this surreal version that's unexpected and tells a different kind of story about the region in Wisconsin.
I'm Sandy Max. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more arts-related stories.